Monsignor Charles Pope, a popular blogger and priest in Washington, D.C., is pushing back against the tech giant, tweeting, quote, "Facebook is demanding that I supply a government ID proving that my name is Monsignor Charles Pope. I will do no such thing. Guess it's goodbye."
So if this is Monsignor Charles Pope's name, then why does Facebook have such a problem with it? See, the same week that Facebook cracks down on Catholic clergy, well, they've issued a public apology at the same time to the quote-unquote drag queens and drag kings, they say, for the hardship that we put you through in dealing with your Facebook accounts. See, Facebook picks and chooses who gets to log on under what name. They don't let priests log on using their names, but they do make an extra effort to welcome others. Well, Facebook owner Mark Zuckerberg, he is stinking rich. And it's because we drive traffic to Facebook and his wallet. And then he turns around and he donates millions to liberal causes. Recently, about $1 billion worth of shares to Planned Parenthood supporters. Well, joining me from New Orleans is a Georgetown-educated attorney, also an avid hunter and fisherman, you know, one of those clinging to his guns and his religion. He's another church leader, Monsignor Christopher Nalty. And Monsignor, I thank you so much for joining us. And please let us know what is going on with this new Facebook policy. And I do find it interesting because, did you know, I can't even log on to my own account either. They think I'm faking my name, I guess. Well, what's with this policy?
Well, it seems like there's a policy. My theory on it is Facebook really wants to become one of these portals whereby you have your authentic name in Facebook and then they allow you to use your Facebook credentials to log on to other sites. So what they're trying to do is to get your government ID name. Priest, most places don't allow you to put your priestly title on your driver's license or on your passport, and that's basically the line that Facebook is taking. However, you can go on Facebook and see all kinds of foolishness names. It seems to me recently this has been applied selectively to people using father or sister or Monsignor. Now, if you're a drag queen and you want to go by Sister Mrs. something, that's fine. But if you're a religious sister and you want to put sister in your name, that's what they're going after. So it seems to me like selective application of the rule.
Well, I'm glad that you explained that that's the significance of our mentioning the drag queens and drag kings that Facebook apologizes to, but then still bans you all from using your appropriate titles. Why is it important for any member of the clergy to use your titles?
Well, for us as members of the clergy, we don't see it as just a title. We really see it as our identity, our priestly identity or religious identity. It's a commitment that we make that would be like before when I practiced law, attorney Christopher Nalty or Christopher Nalty Esquire. That just connotes what I do. But whereas priests and religious really see it as who they are. And so my identity as a priest, now I have an honorific title, Monsignor, and that title was given to me directly by the Holy Father. So that has significance to me, that it was by using that title, I'm recognizing this honorary title that the Holy Father gave me. But it goes to identity. And the truth is, if Facebook really wants us to use our name on Facebook that we go by every day, everybody calls me Monsignor Nalty, right? My mom and maybe my sisters will call me Christopher. Some of my old friends will call me worse, but I go by Monsignor Nalty. That's who I am, okay?
Oh, thank you for explaining that further, that is your identity. I hear that you and others are tempted to quit Facebook if they don't change their ways. Really? You'd bail from Facebook?
Yeah, well, the truth is that nowadays there's a lot of social media sites. I originally got on Facebook primarily just to see things that my friends had put up. After a while, and once I got an iPad, it made it very easily to scan. I can like news outlets and I can use it like a news feed. And I found it's good for evangelization. But the truth is they're not the only game in town these days. And if Facebook wants to drive people like me and other priests and religious away, we'll find another way. In fact, somebody sent me recently about a new social page just for Catholics called Awestruck TV, awestruck.tv. And it's basically a Facebook model, but it's people, who are talking primarily about Catholic issues. And that's kind of what I go on there. I want hard news. I want what's going on in the country.